Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alli and I welcome you back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And you're welcome to this great family of ours where we talk about faith, family and lifestyle. If you're an old subscriber, welcome again fam. Welcome back. I welcome you back again. Today, we've been talking about this for a while now. I welcome a very special person that's going to enlighten us about solar power. So I welcome Mr. Ademola Alli. Welcome.
Welcome. Hey. What's up, YouTube fam?
So introduce yourself to the family.
So, this beautiful lady's last child, Muhammad Ademola Ali, as of a couple years ago, started the solar journey. It's been really progressive, really popular. My mom wanted me to come in here and enlighten you guys about it. Let's get it. And shout out to everyone subscribe to my mom's channel. She's hitting milestones out here.
Yes.
Keep liking, keep
Thanks
subscribing.
to you guys.
Keep showing love.
Yes. Thanks, son.
Welcome, Mom.
Thanks for doing that. So, Demola,
Yes.
how does solar power work?
It's a common question. So, obviously, how most people don't usually know that how you guys get electricity through your utility companies is through like different fossil fuels, different pollutants for the environment, something that's just very damaging for the environment. So, to even get your electricity sent to your home, it comes from out of state. At least here in New Jersey, it does. Comes from Canada and Ohio because they use like different fossil fuels and like power plants and etc. So they charge you different methods for getting that transmitted to your home. So how solar works is pretty simple. You guys get that energy directly from your home with something that shines every day. The sun shines directly on your roof. You guys produce your own electricity, your own energy directly from the sun. Pretty simple.
Okay, thank you for letting us know that. And I know when we have a conversation, you've always said something about getting it free. How is that? Can you tell us more about?
So,
Because I like free.
of course, don't we? That's something that not too many people know. Something that I'm now, spreading more knowledge on now. So, I know here specifically in New Jersey and other states that we're in as well, like they started a clean energy program after Hurricane Sandy back in 2012. So, obviously that disaster caused like a lot of stress to the power grids and everything.
Oh God, yes, it did.
People lost power for like weeks at a time. So Governor Christie, actually, he's the one that implemented a clean energy program where they set aside a certain amount of funding to be able to restore the power grids and make New Jersey more self-sufficient. So obviously, again, mentioned that people lost power for like weeks at a time.
Right.
So the whole purpose of it was to not only bring clean energy to New Jersey, but make New Jersey more self-sufficient in case, God forbid, we have another disaster like Hurricane Sandy, where we're still self-sufficient. So I'm sure like you guys driving around and you too, Mom, like you've probably seen like the light poles with the square panels on them.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people think like those were put on to help light the light poles, but that was like the state's first effort to relieve the power grid of some stress.
Oh, okay.
But they found like one single panel on like different light posts. It just really wasn't doing enough.
Okay.
Just they really weren't producing effectively. So they started working with like government buildings like Menlo Park Mall, Woodbridge Mall, even like solar fields where they just put like solar on different like land, etc.
Right.
to meet like the clean energy level that they wanted to. And they couldn't do it alone with these government buildings and the light posts. So the rest of the funding that they have for the clean energy program is just what they're putting into the residential side. So for homes that qualify for it, they can get the panels at absolutely no cost.
Wow.
There's no catch. It's at no cost.
I
You
like
just
the
get
sound
cheaper.
of that.
Yeah. So
Wow. There you
pretty
go,
cool.
guys.
Pretty
Free.
cool.
How long is it going to be free for?
Yeah, so as it currently stands, the mandate for New Jersey is until January 2021.
Okay.
I know the original goal was for January 2020,
Okay.
but they couldn't reach the level that they wanted to as far
Okay.
as the clean energy program, so they extended it. But as it
Okay.
stands right now, it's January 2021. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe if they're not able to reach the level that they want to,
They'll
then
probably
they'll
extend it
extend it.
again.
I don't want to bank on that. So as it stands right now, January
The earlier the
2021.
better.
Yes, for sure,
Okay.
for sure. And also, more people are gaining knowledge of it, and more people are taking advantage of it. So
Right.
the more people that take advantage of it means the more funding that goes for their homes. So,
Ah, yeah, yeah.
something that people have to, kind
So, as opposed to electricity, what are the advantages of solar aside from savings? What other advantage is or that advantages are there?
Yeah, so I'd say the big advantages is obviously getting
Saving.
savings, getting clean energy, reducing the pollutants, but also like not being tied to like different inflation rates that utility companies charge. So, like being that utility companies use like different fossil fuels and pollutants, like as their supply of fossil fuels reduces,
Right.
there's more and more people and homeowners that are still using the electrical grid. So as the supply decreases and the
Decreases.
people increase and homeowners increase for people that are using the electricity, they just have to charge homeowners more and more every single year to meet their bottom lines because they still are companies, monopolies that have to make money. So that's how they work. So with solar, you're not tied to like different inflation rates that companies charge, and just from like an environmental aspect and like societal aspect, like moving forward,
Right.
it's just the way to go. How homeowners are getting electricity right now, the fossil fuels is just like really outdated for the environment. So, why not switch to clean energy? No brainer.
Thank you. So, say for example, I'm interested in getting solar panel installed. What's the process?
I'd say the one con of solar is that it's not an overnight process, right? So,
Okay.
like how homeowners, they just move into a home and they want cable at their home, they can get it the next day,
Right.
right? But to be able to get solar, it does take like different approvals to the townships,
Okay.
etc. The first step is just seeing if the home qualifies. Next step would be going into permitting.
Okay, let me ask you a question based on what you just said. So, to see if the home qualifies, what do you mean by that?
So there's like three big stipulations that are factors when qualifying a home. So the first thing is that your breaker box needs to be up to code. Most people don't know what a breaker box is. So breaker box is what goes when the power goes out. It's typically in the basement or garage of people's homes. It has to be at least 100 amps to be able to hold the solar system. I know most homes typically have a 100 amp breaker
Okay.
box. Older homes that the 60s or so may not, but it does have to have at least 100 amps on the breaker box.
Older homes that are built in the 60s
They
have less than?
typically have less
Okay.
ampage on their breaker box.
So in that instance, what happens? Does that mean they're not qualified?
Not necessarily. So how our company works, there is, I'd say more often than not, probably 90% of the time, our company actually is able to fund the cost of homeowners getting upgrades to their breaker boxes. It's
Okay.
not something we can promise for everyone. Every circumstance is different, but most of the time we're able to upgrade them if they do need to be switched.
Okay.
So that's like the first big factor. The
Okay.
second thing is the usage on the electricity. So obviously, solar is more ideal for homeowners who are spending more on their utility bills. So that's like the second biggest factor as far as like getting a government funded one. But
Okay.
like the most important to make it or break it, obviously, is the roof, right? So the roof can't be too old, can't be too worn. The shingles can't be out of place. For any homes that have any attics, what they're also checked for is like any kind of water damage or leakage through your attic. So like I know for us, we're like really picky with who we work with, just
Okay.
because for homeowners getting a system at absolutely no cost,
Right.
it just has to make perfect sense for our company as well. But if those things are in line, then more often than not you'll get the system at no cost. So Permitting is another big step in the process. So, what happens during permitting is that we request approval through the township. So,
Okay.
I don't know how you guys townships typically work. I know the ones that I've worked in and are currently working in, they typically are on the slower side. So they take usually about a month to 2 months to approve permits. So that would be the next step. Then after that, if you get approved, cool thing is that you guys could get installed in about 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
So the actual installation process is pretty cool. And then after that, they would do like follow-up inspections to make sure that the system is installed properly.
Okay.
And then the final step would be, obviously, since we're working still with the utility companies, interlocking into the grid, just having approval through them to actually turn the power system on. So I'd say like the actual complete process of getting solar is anywhere from like 3 to 4.5 months or so.
Oh, wow. So, how is the homeowner protected? I mean, just in case anything happens, maybe during installation, you guys break a window, damage something. How is the homeowner protected?
That's another like frequent question that I get asked. So with our company, we make sure that the homeowners are protected, right? So we warranty every single thing for 25 years. So that's going to be the roof,
Which includes the solar panels.
of course.
Oh, wow.
Of course. So the roof, the panels, the breaker box, the power meter, and the inverter, which gets installed next to the power meter, are all going to be warranted for 25 years. They even say like they if something petty like a flower pot breaks or something like that, they're even going to make sure that it's warranted. And the biggest reason, honestly, is just because as much of a benefit as it is for homeowners, the homeowners are the ones that are actually helping us as far as New Jersey as a whole take stress off the power grids,
Right.
and work more towards making New Jersey more self-sufficient. So just from both spectrums, we just want to make sure that there are no issues and that the homeowners are protected as well.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so very much, Mr. Demola Ali.
You know.
Thank you very much for honoring my invitation
You know.
to enlighten our YouTube family about the solar panels and savings and guide against pollution in the environment. Thank you so very much.
For sure.
Is there any other thing you would like to tell our YouTube family?
Well, I mean, honestly, like this is something that I really believe in now. I know, like when I first started this, it was just something to try, like something new to try. But like just given the stance on like environmental aspect and reducing the pollution, and then just increasing the savings for homeowners.
Right.
It's just something that I really believe in. I'm someone that just genuinely loves helping people. So to be able to see homeowners save on their utility bills, especially during a crazy time like with COVID and everything,
Exactly.
it's just something that I really believe in. My goal, honestly, is to get to the point where I'm able to bring even more solar to Nigeria as well. So, this is only the beginning. I especially
Amen.
want to help my people out as well.
Yes.
But for everyone,
Not even just to Nigeria, to Africa as a whole.
Africa as a
Yeah.
whole, for sure.
Africa
For
as a
sure.
whole. Good thinking.
For sure.
Well, thank you so very much for watching. I'm going to leave Demola's contact information, a copy of his business card, and all his contact information in the comment section. So if you have any questions, kindly contact him directly. If you can't, you can reach out to me as well. Comment in the comment box, and I'll pass the message on to him and he'll reach out to you. But aside from that, thank you so very much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. We're over 1,000 and still growing. Thank you very, very much for your support, for your love. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so very much. So it's bye for now until I upload my next video. So I leave you with love, peace, and joy always. Bye.
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 Keep liking, keep subscribing,
Yes.
keep showing love. More and more content.
He
coming
knows.
soon,
He knows it now.
You know?
Yes.
More content coming soon.
Absolutely.
Better content.
Yes.
It's only going up from here.
Yes.
Y'all
Yes.
stay tuned.